What's up, y'all, and welcome back to the second episode of What They Didn't Tell Kay. Anyway, today I'm here with two special guests. Guests that really mean a lot to me. They my number ones. They my ride or dies. The camera can see them looking stupid. Anyway.
I forgot about that.
Go introduce yourself, Shanini.
I'm Shanini. No, stop. I'm Shania.
And you done?
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm Tyra.
Oh, Lord. And y'all, these are really my best friends. Like, I consider them my best friends. They're my sisters. They're my ride or dies. We've been knowing each other for such a long time. Like, me and Tyra, when did we become friends?
Like real friends or like associates?
Real friends.
Maybe like 7th grade. Really, 8th grade, for real. Like, we started talking more. Because that was like quarantine, right?
Yeah, 8th grade was quarantine.
That's so. We got to talk about quarantine, too?
I mean, whatever comes, like, that's a part of our story. And also, I feel like I didn't like neither one of these people before we became real close. I feel like that's a continuous, like, cycle for me in my friendships. Like, if I don't like you at first and I just think, like, you get on my nerves.
Do you ever think you're the problem?
No.
Yeah. Okay, that says a lot.
Okay, I do admit when I'm wrong.
But if all your friendships start with, I don't like them.
Well, the friendships that have last, they've always started with, I don't like them.
So why do you think that is?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, do you think you're the problem?
Y'all is the problem. She was a mean girl. You was
I was mean. I ain't gonna lie. I was mean. I was real mean a little bit.
And you was ghetto, Shania.
And I did too much.
I'm not gonna deny it.
I feel like I was a little bit ghetto too back then. I've grown and progressed, but
y'all hate
like a white girl now.
No, I do not.
Admit it, because you even dressed like one. She tried to convince me to dress like one. I did one time. She was like, I have the video too. I'm going to find it. She was like, I convinced everybody to hop on a white girl train, even Casey.
I was the white girl before you.
Okay, but that's because you've been hanging out with the Mansfield people in that area.
Because that's really where it's separated. These ghetto dudes, they so bottom of the barrel trash.
That is true. I like me a sophisticated young man.
Me too. A God-fearing young man. I was just God-fearing black chocolate young man.
I kind of want me a Q dog. I keep thinking about that.
No, I don't want no Q.
I want it.
They HOEs.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry.
And then you be seeing them TikToks where they be like, don't mess with a Q, whatever. I
don't listen to TikToks anymore. I'm just playing.
Why?
I'm just playing.
Anyway, so we're going to start off this episode with the icebreaker game. We're going to see who knows who the best. We've been knowing each other for 7 years, since 6th grade. Camp Joe, really. We both was all at Camp Joe.
The camp, for real.
That's crazy.
So they should know these questions. If they don't know these questions, I already told them before this episode even started. I'm disowning them, and we starting back from ground zero.
I'm scared.
Bye. Because didn't you say you was going to do one of these games for your birthday?
Yes, and my birthday is going to be more, like, in-depth. These are literally surface-level questions, icebreaker questions that y'all should be able to answer point-blank, period.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Oh, should I do a prize? Should the loser have a... Okay, anyway.
How do we do it? Like, we gon'...
Wait, we answer just when it comes to us, or like what's it?
Yeah, when it comes to y'all. So, number 1, what is my favorite color?
Pink?
Oh.
Is it pink?
Yes.
I was finna say purple. I don't know why.
Girl, I do not like no ugly ass purple.
I don't know. That's why I said
I was thinking about it because your mom would be like, this is the only time I'm wearing pink and stuff like that.
Yes.
I was gonna say pink, but like
my whole Sweet 16 pink.
I know. I was gonna say pink, but
I want to say y'all put pink in my basket.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. My bad.
Oops. Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay.
I knew that. It's okay.
Who is my favorite artist?
Beyonce?
Off bat.
Trey Songz.
Beyonce, Trey Songz? Which one?
Trey Songz. It's Trey Songz for sure. It gotta be Trey.
Oh,
you're
Beyonce,
right.
though?
I forgot.
I don't know. It's Beyonce right now because Trey Songz been having all them sex cases and sexual harassment cases and stuff like that. But Trey Songz, I'll put you on to that one song.
What song?
The prelude. I've been stressed out. I ain't feeling my best.
All they want is my
I remember. That song is so old.
That song's so good. Okay, third question. What is my biggest pet peeve? And it could be any because I have a lot.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
Okay, yeah. And last but not least, describe my dream day. Starting with you.
Dream day?
Dream day.
In general?
Yeah. Like, what would I want to do right now? In my what would be my dream day?
You would probably want to go home and go to sleep right now.
Like, start from the beginning of the day.
Like describe it out.
Yes. Okay, you failed. Okay.
No.
Ooh. I wish you said dates. Maybe
Yeah,
I could
like,
think about something
that's
that
why I
more
said
better.
dates.
Okay, dream dates. We could do dream date.
Okay, you definitely want him. No, this is what you want. You want your God
He
fearing
gotta-
man to text you and be like, "Get ready, we finna go somewhere." Then he gonna come pick you up.
With some flowers. Don't forget that part.
with some flowers.
Don't forget that
he
part.
gonna come get you with the flowers. And like, oh my God, it's so cute. Thank you, babe. And then, y'all can go.
There gotta be some thought out.
Yeah, so maybe he'll take you somewhere to have fun real quick, wind down. And then he gonna take you out to eat. Where you like to go eat? I don't know your favorite restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
But he gonna take you out to eat.
Maybe somewhere nice, though, 'cause you
somewhere
like to eat
fine
nice.
dining. Yeah, somewhere fine dining. And when he take you back home, we ain't gonna get into that. But
Oh, he's taking back home.
No, he ain't taking you back home yet.
yeah, that's
He's not taking you home back. No. He's not taking you back home yet. Because, I don't know. Something's missing, though. But he's not taking you back home yet. I ain't figured that part out.
Let me know. What's
like
your
we
dream
doing
date?
another activity.
Yeah.
Okay,
And then he needs to do something real sweet for you, like real thought out, because, you like that sentimental stuff.
Yeah. Oh, he'll probably have like a song. He gonna play her a song in the car and be like, "I wrote this for you." Babe.
Yes, that's good. and then I don't know. I was gonna say, never mind. You don't like heights, I don't think.
No, not really. Okay, so my dream date, my ultimate dream date would probably be they would write with the text me in the morning, just spontaneous, very spontaneous. I love spontaneity. I love spontaneity. So we're gonna do our picnic and we're gonna play Connect 4 on our little picnic date. You don't remember I always used to say that we're gonna go on a picnic date.
Yeah, you do use
Play Connect 4, and then after we do that, he's gonna make like an album for me, but not an album that he sang, an album of songs that describe the way he feels about me in our relationship. And then
really have this thought
on
out,
our
too.
way to the actual like fine dining restaurant, he's gonna play that album for me. And then after we go to the fine dining restaurant, then we're gonna go somewhere with some sort of water, and we're gonna watch the sunset and look over whatever big body of water is in front of us.
Big body of water.
You want a big body of water? You don't want to be at the lake with the ducks?
No, not the lake with the ducks. Okay, so podcast family. So before I brought them in here, one of my main thoughts or one of my main points that I wanted to come across, or some of the things that I feel like me, Tyra, and Shania come across in our conversations, would be the social differences between our two schools. So they attend very big public schools. Tyra goes to Bowie, Shania goes to Martin, and I go to the Great Young Women's Leadership Academy. And why y'all make that face?
Oh, nothing. Keep talking.
And I just feel like there are some major social differences when it comes to how they prepare you for senior year, when it comes to how you interact with the opposite sex, when it comes to how you maintain your friendships within the school, when it comes to some of the things or some of the activities that you partake in on a weekday or even weekend basis. I feel like it's some major differences, and I thought that we share some with you guys. Starting with my first question, what are some main differences as it comes to like education? Because they both have been to Young Women's Leadership Academy and they've been to other public schools. So what do y'all think like the most difference is?
I got something to say. I'm bad because I'm starting to apply for college, and the administration and like my counselor, the help has been horrible, like suck, like bad, like it's so bad. Like, my people had to come up there and talk to them just for them to respond to my emails. Like, it is so bad. Like, they say you're supposed to go to your counselor for help with college and stuff like that, but they suck. And, like, if you can't go to your counselor to help you, who are you supposed to go to? Really, like, your main resources, they're just bad.
Girl, why today? This girl who was in office aid told me none of the counselors were there today. Everybody took off today. What?
Oh, my. But they just said the same thing when I was trying to get my credit or my transcript fixed. They said, oh, she's not here today. Why is she not here?
First of all, how was your transcript wrong?
That's what I'm saying. But I don't even know. The fact that it's even wrong in the first place is already a problem.
And at least you pointed it out, too, because, girl.
Some people don't be knowing. But I'm going to be looking at that transcript.
But I also feel like I get a lot of help here. Like, it's a lot of one-on-one help, a lot of, like, outside resources that helps. Yeah. And actually, teachers really do care here, and I feel like that's the major difference.
Yeah, I was just saying earlier, like, the family, like, here at YWA, like, this is a family for real. Like, everybody got each other. Everybody know, like, you know, I'm gonna go to this teacher. She gonna be like, all right, what you need help with, Martin? You gotta be in a certain environment or put yourself in front of certain people to get that relationship out of certain teachers.
Did y'all know that going into y'all school?
I figured.
Like, were y'all thinking about the educational boundaries or setbacks that those schools were gonna give y'all?
I did, but at the same time, I thought there was still gonna be certain people that you could go to for help. Like, I still thought, like, okay, certain teachers don't care, but there's gonna be some that do, and you could at least go to your counselor. But I was mistaken, because even the counselor, she not no help, and even certain teachers. Like, I asked my teacher for a recommendation letter, and he said, we'll talk about it. And I was like, yes or no. Like, yes or no. Like, they're not as helpful as, like, you know, going to your school.
We'll talk about it. It is crazy.
I really thought the counselors would at least be a help. But I don't know, like, I had a counselor, and that was my best friend. Like, sophomore and junior year, she was my best friend. I come to her office and be like, girl, guess what happened with me and such and such. She be like, let me figure it out. But yeah, like, and my old attendance clerk, but they both left. So it's like, I got new replacements, and they both sucked this year. And it's like, why would y'all leave for my senior year?
Does that make y'all miss this school? Y'all some freaking haters.
I don't know.
Haters.
It's like a pros and cons thing.
Yeah,
like, I definitely missed that part, but overall, that's such like a hard question, because it's like the pros and cons. Like, I don't know.
I think overall, I like the place that I'm at, but the cons to it, I don't like that. And I'd be like, yeah, I wish Rod Relay was still, you know. But like, if I could put both of these schools together, perfect. You know, without the uniforms and the other stuff. But
the uniforms really are not that bad. Like, it gets annoying and it gets tiring, but it's just such a small part of going to this school.
It's not.
And we also have dress up weeks a lot.
I mean, I like being comfortable, so that just wouldn't go for me. Like, I like wearing my sweatpants, and y'all be wearing, what is that, like khakis?
We were wearing like khakis with our polo
yeah,
shirt.
like, I wake up, I be late to school, throwing some sweats, probably barely comb my hair, like, just come to school, like.
But at Young Women's, you don't gotta come here at all. You can come here looking crazy.
Okay,
it don't matter.
I go to school.
It used to be bad. I used to just hop out the bed, brush my teeth, and go to school. It was
Paris used to do that too. Like, she used to just come and not do her hair for like a week.
I know.
That is crazy. It used to be like a week. Shana. It used to be bad. And I used to be like, bro, you need to do your hair.
I cannot do that, because, girl, my hair would get matted and dry fast, and I don't like that.
You used to take more care of your hair. I don't know what the fuck
I know.
happened.
Now it's different. Like, now, I think it's because my hair is longer and thicker, so it's just so much more to manage, and I don't feel like it.
Okay, so I go to a one-gender school. Not everybody know that, but I do go to an all-girls school, and they go to schools with next little boys that be smelling musty. So,
girl, the girls be smelling musty too. I don't know what you're talking about. That was musty here. Yeah, let's get into it.
Oh my God, to our school, we clean. We not musty here.
You want to get into it or what? Oh, okay. I know you don't. Oh,
we not
okay.
musty. Okay, so what was the worst date you ever had? I'm gonna go first.
Go ahead. I just thought about it. It's gonna get crazy.
Okay, so the worst that I ever had. So basically, it was with this boy. Should I say his name?
Go ahead.
Okay.
It could be a few. Just say the nickname.
Kim. I went out with this boy named Kim, and we went on a date. First date, and we had been talking for like 3 months prior, because y'all know, like, I take pride. Y'all don't know, but I take pride in, like, talking to people before I go on dates with them, or, like, you know, getting to know the person. Like, I'm not just gonna go on a date with a random person. So we went on a date. This is my first date ever in life. That's number one, and still my worst to date. So we went on this date. First of all, I planned the whole date. That should have been strike number one. He was like, what you want to do? He was like, let's go out. And I was like, okay, what we going to do? He was like, okay, what you want to do? Like, okay. So we went to the movies, and then we were just like, we're going to walk around in the mall. And this is like the phase where, you know, you walk around the mall. It's fun. I'm in 8th grade. He's a sophomore. He don't know my real age.
Dang, he was really a sophomore?
Yeah, he was a sophomore, and he didn't know my real age. I do not advise that. Always be honest. That was the second reason why, or second strike, why this date was boo-boo.
Wait, pause. Do you know how weird it is when I hear, like, younger girls, now that I'm, like, older now, younger girls talking to older boys? I'd be like, y'all are nasty.
Yes.
Like, what are you doing? Sit down. Where your mama?
I do that, too. We get there, whatever. He's late. I asked her to go with me because, you know, That's my raw dog. I can do anything. I can ask her for anything and she gonna be there. So I asked her to come with me and I asked him to bring a friend, but he was acting weird, like he didn't want the friend to come, whatever. Mind you, it's just supposed to be me and him, but I didn't know him like that, so I needed somebody else to come with me. So she third wheeling while we in the movies because CJ, which is the dude that was supposed to be there for her,
You didn't say how old you was.
didn't come. I was in 8th grade.
Oh.
Yeah. We were 2 years apart. I said that.
You did?
Uh-huh.
Never mind.
And so we there. Okay, she third wheeling. Then CJ get there, and it just gets awkward because they are both dry. Like, dry. He is boring. He don't want to talk. No. It's just a no. D1 football players, don't mess with them. D1 anything, don't mess with them.
I can agree with that. Don't ever talk to anybody that's D1 ever.
They boring.
Hey, I knew from jump I ain't want no D1 person.
They boring. So anyway, basically we spent this whole date trying to run away from them, and they ended up
Y'all
finding
was
us
running
anyway.
away from them?
Yes. Because they had left to go talk or take pictures with fans, quote unquote.
And
So we was like, okay, we're gonna go up to the food court. They follow us, and I didn't even know they knew where we was at, but they still followed us. So I'm like, okay, bro, whatever. And so we ended up spending this whole night with them, and I was miserable. And I swear to God, if I would have had a car, we would have been out. Cause no, it was so boring, bro. Worst 3-4 hours of my life.
And it was weird. The friend took a long time to show up, so for a minute I was just sitting. We had went to the movies. I was just sitting third wheeling, just slumped.
And then
As y'all was watching the
me and
movie.
Cam sitting next to each other, and then Tyra's on my side. My legs, like, you know how usually your legs is like all on the dude. No, my legs is all the way on top. Because I did not want to touch him. Like, I'm like, do not touch me.
But I will say he did make an effort. He had his friend like distract me or something, or he told me to do something. And didn't y'all go get ice together or water for him?
Yes.
He came with you?
Yes, but it was still like a no. I don't care.
Not
And he claimed that it was weird because Tyra was there. No, it was weird because you made it weird. Because then we had whatever. That's a whole nother story. Whatever.
And I think I asked, did y'all want me to leave or something? And didn't nobody say nothing. So I don't know.
Because I didn't want you to leave, but he wanted you to leave, but he was too big of a B word to tell you to leave.
Oh.
Anyway.
He should just said that.
Okay, one of y'all tell y'all worst date stories.
My worst date story is I wouldn't even consider it a date because I feel like any date that I've actually had was well thought out. So I'm just gonna call this like it's like a link up. So it was me, Paris, and these two boys. I don't even know if I should say. Should I say the name?
If you want to.
You like
Man,
gonna get heated.
Their nicknames. And
You don't know who it is.
And they petty
I
and
know.
they messy. So they the types to be like, oh.
Yeah, they're gonna find
Let
out.
me
We gonna keep this anonymous
'Cause
because
they
it's gonna get
nicknames
real
are
heated.
known.
But so
Sorry.
okay, so basically what happened was all us four, we like hung out a lot. So we ended up like one day, okay, we're gonna go to their house or whatever. They said that we can come in the house, but when we got there, they was like, oh no, y'all gotta stay outside. It was like, I kid you not, it was like 105 degrees outside. Like it was hot. They came outside first strike. They came outside with 2 bubble coats and some jeans. I was like, it is 105 degrees outside. Well, why do you have a bubble coat on and some jeans? But, you know, I'm gonna let it slide. Then they was like, oh, y'all want to walk to the park? We walked to the park. We all sweating bullets. Me, Paris, we was out there looking cute. Like, I think she had on like a skirt or
I
something.
thought she had on like those jumpsuits I used to
Yeah, the
wear.
little bodysuit thing.
Yeah, the tube top.
Oh yeah, I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
I knew she had on something cute. Like she like really thought into like how she was gonna dress. Like everything was real cute. And we ended up going to the park. It was hot. Like we was both sweating. So we all come back to the house. And when we come back to the house, he was like, okay, I'm gonna go inside and give me some drink. Or give me something to drink. He went back inside, came back out, did not offer nobody
I was
nothing.
gonna say, he ain't offer you that?
No.
Damn.
That's why I was like,
Y'all should have dropped them then, bro.
Right?
that was no.
Y'all could have saved yourself hundreds of dollars in Ubers.
Like shit.
Anyway, but like,
We're not gonna talk about it. That's not one of my proudest moments. But yeah, honestly, I'm trying to think. Is that the end of the story? Because it might be like, it's just like, it was 105 degrees outside.
and then I want to
you
say,
went
did we move to Perry's house Paris's house that next day?
I think we might have.
Because I came over after y'all got back and y'all looked drained. Like, y'all had just got
I
into a
was drained.
fight.
We were outside for hours, like hours and hours and hours. And like, it was so hot outside. And I remember we had, I don't know if I should say this part, But I remember we was even out, like we was getting out the mud to be over there, and they was treating us so bad. Like I remember we was outside his house, and we told our people that we was going to the mall, and Perry's mama called her, and she was like, "Yeah, we in Forever 21 right now," and we was outside in the wilderness with nothing to drink.
Crazy. No way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Yeah.
You want to tell a date story?
Have
you ever been on a date? Oh my
I told y'all
God.
this. Shania has never been on a date. So, hey.
I forgot this camera was out here.
She an open book, y'all.
Tap in.
Girl, they cannot hear that. Tap in. Go follow her social media. I'm gonna show it on the screen. Anyway, so how do you think that like those experiences has affected or become different now that y'all are in normal schools? Because you've never been on a date, po baby, but you you have, and when you went on a date, you went here. So like, what are some differences like as far as communication with parents, as far as communication with the other person? What do you think some differences are?
Well, for one, I think going to a public school just helped me recognize, like, that is not normal. Like, that is so weird. Like, why would you do me? Like, I was young, too, so that could have also played a part.
I was going to say, I think
school.
Age plays a big part now because nobody acts like that now.
Yeah, well, no.
No,
some people do act like that.
Well, that I know.
No, that you might talk to, but no, it's still definitely people who act like that. But it just made me realize, like, girl, never again will I be sitting outside in 105-degree weather, and this boy won't even give me something to drink, and he got me outside, and it's hot.
So, wait, what drink did he come back with?
I don't know, but he don't drink water, so that's another red flag. That's another red flag. If he don't drink water, run.
I will sit here. Not say nothing else.
Dude, what's the color? Drink water?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was just trying to make sure.
Yeah.
Oh.
If you don't drink water, run for the hills.
Not run for the hills. I honestly feel like I haven't been to a normal school, but I feel like I hang out with them, so like it's giving me different perspectives, and I feel like the difference between then and now is kind of like what she was saying is like back then I was so closed-minded, like, and I was so worried about how what I was gonna say was gonna affect the other person. I was so focused about like sitting in my discomfort to make that other person feel comfortable or what I thought was making them comfortable, when in actuality they was just as uncomfortable as I was. But I don't know. I feel like going to this school has also taught me like not to sit in my discomfort, because a lot of aspects of this school can be uncomfortable at sometimes. And I feel like it's up to like you to kind of speak up. Right. And I feel like that has, just being here has taught me. I don't know if that makes sense, but being here has just taught me that. Like, don't sit in your discomfort for anybody else.
Mm-hmm. So it's also helped you with boys, too, a little bit, even though you don't have that.
Yes. I feel like it definitely helped me with boys, because people always like, oh, my God, girls are so much smarter than boys. Girls are so much smarter than boys. No. That is so true. And you see it when you are when you're just in an environment with girls, and then you go out and you go to, like, a basketball game.
Like, boys are so dumb,
They
like
are.
so
Dumb.
stupid.
Or when I went on that HBCU trip, it was only 6 girls. The rest boys from all over. Dumb. Dumb. Dumb.
She said
Dumb.
they didn't take no showers.
They are dumb.
They
They're
didn't
so
take no
dumb.
showers, and they stank. Like, how old are you? You can't wash yourself? And I can't get on that. But, y'all, it's not that hard to clean yourself as a boy. It is way harder to clean yourself as a girl. Y'all don't have periods. Y'all don't really do nothing for real. Y'all just sit and play the game. Why are you musty sitting and playing the game?
No, for real.
Right? Pause the game and go get in the shower, boy. It's never that serious.
Please
They're so
pause
dumb.
the game and go get in the shower. Because what are you doing?
That is a great quote of this show. Pause the game and get in the shower.
No, for real.
Pause the game and go get in the shower, boy. What is wrong with you? I don't know. I just feel like that is so nasty. And that's one of the reasons why I'm not in a relationship. And I also feel like that has also affected me as well, because like I am in like a closed environment. So my interaction with the opposite sex is so like limited. So that's why I feel like that's another reason why I don't have a boyfriend. And also my standards are extremely high. Like,
Very.
girl.
I mean, they are high. They are high. But at the same time,
But they're normal too, so.
I feel like your standards are high, but at the same time, it's just the bar is just down here, like real down here at the same time. I feel like your standards are, they high, but they also what everybody's standards should be at the
Yeah.
same time. Everybody just don't be standing on business or doing what they should be doing.
Why you look at me?
Oh, I wasn't looking at you.
Oh, okay.
But
How are girls in normal schools?
okay.
We never talk about girls in normal schools.
horrible.
Weird.
Awful.
Weird. Like, oh my God, I was just talking about this. Girls are weird, and I do not like. That's why I don't like hanging out with people. Like, they're so weird.
They are. It's like, I don't know. They are so
They be
weird.
envy. They be jealous.
Oh, what? You think they'd be jealous of me?
They literally were. I told you I cut some girls off because they was jealous I was hanging out with y'all too more than them. Well,
Girls
really,
be
it
jealous over
was
the
a
dumbest
mutual
stuff.
cutoff. And I told your mom this morning because we was talking about it.
What'd she say? What was y'all talking about?
She had asked me, do I regret leaving YWLA? That's why I had told you that was crazy that you told me this topic. We was talking about this morning. And she was like, do you regret leaving? And I was like, no, I don't really regret leaving. Like, I really don't have many regrets. Like, I try to look at it as everything happens for a reason. God put me in this place for a reason. God moved my heart to go there. So he put me in there for a reason to experience those things, because if not, I probably would be very, very closed-minded or have a different perspective of different things when I'm older, and I need to have the exposure so that I can have that mind changing, because I know I'm very stubborn. So, like, say I go to college, I'd probably be like, maybe buck wild or something by then, and I
feel
don't
like
want
you still
that.
gonna be a tad bit buck wild in college.
I feel like I have self-control.
Cause you do have self-control, but you're gonna have that freedom.
But I have freedom now.
But you don't have as much as you're gonna have when you get to college.
True, but I don't know. I think it'll change slightly, but I don't.
And also, I feel like right now you got your parents' opinions in your ear. So, like, I feel like when you do something that you know you're not supposed to do, or you do something that you know they're not going to like, you hear, like, your dad in the back of your head.
True.
Yeah, for
or you hear
real.
your mom. When you get
Or
to
your
college, you ain't going to hear
subconscious.
none of that.
I'll be like, la, 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 la.
No, for real.
Like,
But, yeah, I was telling her that I don't regret it. And I think, like, you know, I do wish things went differently, but it's not like I don't want it to be a what if situation or what if that, because I don't want to question God. So, yeah.
yeah. So the girl's weird.
Yes.
Very.
Y'all know.
Oh, but when I
And
told her that,
because
she
boys
said
is in
that
the
they're
mix,
weird.
like, it's a lot of weird stuff involving boys. Like, so much weird stuff. Like, not even, well,
Because, you know, they act out for
5%.
boys. Yeah.
well, no, because at the same time, it's like 5% jealousy, and then, like, the other percent of jealousy is, like, because of a boy, or you're arguing with them over a boy. Like, it's always over a boy.
Literally.
They don't like
over
you
a boy.
because
But the boy like me. You mad because the boy want me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That hit home for me. That hit home.
You back as
We
a
was just
boy
talking like that.
I didn't know girls do that, though, honestly.
No, they do that so bad.
They
It might
really
seem
do.
like it's just like a...
Why you think y'all don't have no solid friends at no other school? Because I think that I would have had solid friends here if the foundation of some of my friendships here didn't like have weird stuff going on when I was in middle school. So I think that affected my friendships in high school. And also people have changed. Like so many people have changed. I'm not gonna name no names.
Like,
But oh my God, it is ridiculous about how many people changed that I was like so close with when I was younger.
changing a bad way or a good way?
A bad way for me.
Okay.
Like we are not compatible.
I do think so. Do you think, like, if YWA was different from middle school and high school, say you went to, like, a different building and you met, like, different people, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I think that would have.
if you would have met them at a later time, do you think it would have been better or good? I mean, worse.
I think that if I would have met, I'm gonna use Paris as an example, just because we've already said her name. But I feel like if Paris would have stayed, like if we all would have stayed at this school and Young Women's was two separate buildings, I don't feel like me and Paris would be friends in high school. Still, even if we went to the same school, just because our mindsets of thinking is so different. Like I believe that you have friends for different things. So like
True.
y'all are
I
my
believe
friends.
in
Like
that,
y'all
too.
are the friends that I call when I'm sad, when
Down
I'm
and
crying,
out.
when I'm like, you know. But y'all might not be the friends that I call when I want to go to a YMLA game, because I know y'all don't really want to go to a YMLA game.
Hey, you never know. If I'm bored that night, you might want to
But like, and also they are pretty well-rounded overall. These two people,
yeah.
girls, they are well-rounded.
Yeah.
They do anything for real. But I'm saying like, there's still certain people that I call first before I call another. And she didn't believe in that. And I was like, okay.
Even like one friend for everything. Like one friend for everything.
And that's not how it's going to work.
I believe in freedom. Like, I'm not finna tie down a girl like it's a relationship. I think that's a big problem with just girls in general in this generation. Like, they feel like Okay, it's okay to have one friend like your JT. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to have that
Your
one.
JT?
Yeah, it's okay to have that one
This
friend.
girl
but
is ghetto. Like we said,
No,
ghetto. Who
no.
says like your JT?
I'm just trying to explain. Like, come on now. You doing
Go
too
ahead,
much.
go ahead, girl. It's okay. Keep talking.
I'm just saying, like, I think it's okay to have that relationship with somebody if they're, like, well-rounded enough and y'all both, you know, on the same compatibility. But I don't, like, for me personally, I don't want to do all of that. Like, you want to go jump in the woods at night, I don't want to do that. Like, that's weird. And I think certain girls just be like, oh, you're not down for this, you're weird, da-da-da. Like, no. You need to learn how to either find some other friends for that activity or, I don't know, figure it out.
Yeah, and so I was going to get into this on a different episode about, like, how we maintain our friendship. But I feel like one of the main things in, like, this friendship, because everybody be saying how, like, not only is it 3 people. Wait, what do they say? They be like,
trios
always
never
fall
work.
out.
Yeah, stuff like that.
We don't go to the same school. We all go to different schools. And, like, we all hang out with each other separately, too.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel
And
like...
we give each other space.
Yes.
Space is very important.
And don't get mad when somebody wants space either. Like, people, like, when they feel like you don't want to talk to them or you're going through something in this moment, they like, oh, we're not friends no more. Or, like, we ain't talked in, like, a month, so this girl must don't like me no more. When it's never that. People just have their seasons. And a lot of people don't understand that.
They need to be okay with being in the discomfort, like you said, because... dang, I forgot what I was going to say.
And learn how to be alone as well.
Yeah.
And jealousy should not be a part of the friendship. Like, Tyra and Shania, they go to parties. They do stuff without me all the time. But they know that I'm not really the party type. That's not really what I like to do. So they don't invite me. And my feelings don't get hurt because of that. It's just like, that is what it is. Or me and Tyra will hang out. I'll go over to Tyra's house. She come over to my house. Me and Shania will go hang out. Vice versa. Like, we all got our own friendships within this big friendship. You know?
And some people only have, like, friends because it's, like, mutual friends. Like, some people, like, we all have our own relationships, which, like, might help our friendship as a whole. Because sometimes people are in, like, trios, but 2 people are obviously, like, closer. Yeah.
That's why it be grimy and weird.
But I feel like 2 people are obviously closer because of jealousy, though. I feel like that's jealousy. I don't know.
It's envious. It's very envious.
It could be envious, but it also could be, like, the fault of the 2 people also, like, purposely leaving other people out. It could be like a 2-way thing.
Or in the situation that happened between us, it could be somebody thinking that we did purposely leave them out when we didn't.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
It could be like either
somebody
way.
in their head about it too much. See, when you don't have faith in your friends, that's when you start tripping out.
And another, like, transition that I feel like has happened between some of the girls that go to this school, like, why our friendships, like, will never work, is because our faith is different.
That
like,
is true.
I don't know.
What you mean, like religious?
Religion wise. Like,
we
I'm
deep into the Bible, girl.
I'm
over here.
a very religious person. Like, I go to church. I wouldn't say very, very religious, but I do go to church and I do try to study and I do try to, you know, get a closer relationship to God. And so some of the people that used to be in my close circle don't do that. And that's just something that's not going to work, especially senior year. Because this year is tough.
You need to open that Bible senior year.
It's not for the weak. Mm-hmm. It's not for the weak at all. And I'm going to need God.
I might got some teardrops in my Bible.
I'm going to need God every step of the way. Okay, so last and final question. I feel like we didn't have a pretty good discussion. Last and final question. What has been the biggest surprise? I think I asked everybody, well, this is only my second podcast, but I want to make an effort to ask everybody this when they come on my podcast. What are some biggest surprises that you have encountered? And since we're talking about social differences between young women's and a normal school.
That's a good question.
Yeah, I don't know. Hold on.
Oh, Lord.
I think, like, really what we was talking about, like, I expected, I don't know, because even your mom asked me, she was like, did I expect it to go like this? And I was like, like, I don't know. She was like, did I expect it to be good? I think I said, I told her I expected it to be peaches and cream, but I was joking. And I think, you know, like, in general, you think high school is supposed to be like High School Musical.
Like the movies, boy.
Yeah, but girl, this is 13 Reasons Why over here. Like,
no, 13 Reasons Why.
Like,
No,
like, I don't know. Like, this is not. It's not for the weak. For real, high school definitely show you, like, in general, high school it show you who's gonna be your real friends, who you gonna stick it out with, who you gonna fall out with, what boys to talk to, what boys not to talk to, the type of people to talk to. It really just gets you ready for the next level, for real. And I think that's the point socially. But from water relate to Martin, in my point of view, I think as I've gotten older, I've changed as a person. And socially, Martin, I was surprised at how weird people can get and how they'll try to switch up on you and snake you out and make you feel like you're the bad person when really you know that your heart been genuine with these people from the jump. Because I know that I'm not going to have no fake friendship with somebody just to have a friendship. You know what I mean? Like, if it's not genuine or if I'm not genuine, then it's not a real friendship and we probably just acquaintances, or not even that. I probably just don't talk to you or might entertain you. Maybe it depends on how I feel. But in general, I'm not going to kick you with no fake people. So, yeah, but that really surprised me. I didn't think people was like that. Because, you know, when we started off here in middle school, we was all one big group, 7-Eleven. We was 7-Eleven,
guys.
So, you know, I don't know. I thought girls would be
more together.
Yeah, like
more like
come together because we are girls and we gotta stick together. You know what I mean? Especially like the black girls. I'm at an all white school. I'm thinking all the black girls gonna stay together. No, they don't care, and they probably swap you out for a white girl.
They so grimy. I feel like it's like the same thing. My main thing so far is just girls in general. Like, the amount of fake people around you is like, it's so bad. I thought that like YWA was like this because it's like a small school, you know, like it's like when you're like in a small space, stuff gets more messy. But no, it's just like the exact same thing in public school. It's even worse because like you would think you'd have like one good person on your corner. No, they're all fake. You got to be fake to fit in. That's how I feel.
Your business.
Yes, I feel like you got to be so fake to fit in. To actually have like a whole bunch of friends, them be the fakest ones. Them be the ones where you be talking about each other and then y'all be posting up each other the next day. Like it's so bad.
I don't know, but I also feel like the close knit, like family energy that we have here at Young Women's, it made it easier for us just to like group. So like everybody has their own clique. Like if you come to Young Women's, girl, you will have a clique. Do not worry about, oh, am I gonna have friends? Girl, you gonna have friends.
You gonna find that clique too, because everybody is different too. Yeah. You got the classic group, the I don't know, like
you got like the gothic group,
the
like, real smart group. You got a whole bunch of group of people,
and it ain't even that many people,
and it's not that many people, and you will find your clique. Like, do not worry about that.
And I got one more thing. I guess what surprised me also is like the amount of people who don't got their priorities straight. As somebody like who wants to do something with their future and like cares about their life and want to do good, it's hard to find like friends that are also like fun to hang out with, but also care about their life too. Like, I feel like at YWLA, like, everybody, if you're going here, you probably generally want, like, the same thing. You know, you probably want to go to college, at least do something with your life. And you, like, have somebody to turn to, like, if you need help with something. But a lot of people in public school, like,
they just going to get the diploma
they just going to
not go to jail.
And that goes,
truancy.
I feel like that, you were crazy. And that goes back to the family. Like, that's the expectation here. The expectation is to graduate and have a plan. Really, the expectation is to graduate and go to college. But I feel like there are a lot of understanding adults that understand that college is not for everybody. Mm-hmm. So the expectation is to graduate and have a plan. And everybody works, like, you know, everybody works as hard as they can to get you to where you need to be. You know, and I honestly feel like we do hold true to like the motto, you're only as strong as your weakest link, because we all pick each other up. Like the weakest ones, we all pick each other up, and we all, you know,
because you know that one weak person mess it up for the whole strong overall. So you gotta keep them in check.
And ain't none of that. We not having none of that in the class of 24 at all. Because, you know.
But I feel like even within our friend group, even though we don't go to the same school, we still help each other up. And we have that, like, you know, pick each other up type of mentality. But, like, with my other friends who go to, like, public school, like, girl, you doing bad? That sucks.
That sucks for you.
That sucks.
Y'all are being.
But I'm going to pray for you.
Right?
I'm going to pray for you.
That's all I got.
Because, like, if y'all, you remember, like, in Water Relay, you texted for the answers. I'm going to send you the answers.
Oh, for
no biggie.
No, for real.
Well, Martin, girl, no. You got to work hard just how I worked hard. You're not getting these answers. No, sorry, not going to happen.
Yeah, so they be trying to
I worked hard to do this. Like, the assignments, like, I don't know, they're harder at YWLA, but I feel like it's harder because you basically teaching yourself it. I'm not going to lie. Like, these teachers really do not care. They're just there for the check. The check they don't even be checking for real. Let's talk about it. But
you really got to get it out the
I was finna say, like, another surprise was definitely, like, my faith. Like, I know I stopped going to church, but during COVID, and I could go back, but I'm currently looking for a new church. But it's like, I know that I believe in God, and there's certain things I'm not gonna do because that's just not how I was raised, or
It's just not in your morals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
not everybody has the same morals.
they mindset don't be right
Yeah.
at all. Like, they don't be on the same time as me, and it's just like, I can't have you in my circle because you're gonna bring me down, and I can't go down.
I can't go down.
I gotta be the first millionaire in the family. I can't go down, baby.
Yes, they were trying to bring you down with them, and I just can't do it.
Anyway, I really want to thank you guys for coming on my podcast. It really does mean a lot because I know y'all are busy and y'all made time just for me. And, you know, when I blow up and I'm on somebody's TV screen one day, I'm going to remember y'all.
One day you're going to be like, be Simone and her bestie.
Aww.
Or,
No,
what is it
real.
called? Poor Minds. Yeah, you see it. Don't act like you don't know.
And I'm going to have, you know, the help, the support. You know? Y'all
Always
got any questions for me?
How do you like feel like your podcast journey is going so far?
Honestly, I feel like it's going. I think it's going good or all right. I didn't realize, like, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't realize the work that it takes to start something and start it by yourself and, like, have people, like, laugh at you and, like, oh, you can't do that, or, oh, why are you trying to do that, or why you want to start a podcast, like, that's for old people, or da-da-da-da. Like, I've gotten so much of that, but I've also gotten a lot of support, and so, like, that makes me feel good as well. And as long as the adults and the people with money support me, I really think that's all that matters.
I think, well, first off, it's crazy because I just listened to this, not sermon, but like a little podcast, I guess, and it was, or a motivational speech with Steve Harvey, and he was like, you know what's crazy? The hardest part of doing something is starting. Once you start, that, like, don't worry about the plan, because the plan gonna come. When you know what you want to do next, the plan is gonna come. But the hardest part is starting. So I think it's weird for people to be like, oh, you're not gonna make it. You're not gonna happen. I think this going viral right now.
No,
this
real.
going viral right now. We
They
real
just don't be seeing the
entertaining.
vision. That's the problem.
Yeah, like, they don't see the bigger picture.
And
like,
I posted this on my social media. Go follow my Instagram at what they didn't tell K _
do
please.
that right now.
So I did post this on my social media, and I was like, this honestly started as an assignment. Like, I always used to talk to Tyreek about, like, oh, I really want to start a podcast.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say, I do remember you always saying, like,
been
you want to
telling
do a
us that.
podcast. Like, I do remember you always saying
Like, we should
that.
start recording our conversations.
Yeah, like, or I always wanted to do YouTube.
Yes, always I always wanted to do it. I don't know, because I feel like I have interesting conversations, and I honestly have a great group of people that surround me. So I've always wanted to do that, and I've actually started it, and I don't know, God just told me just to do it. Like, he was just like, just do it, Casey. I know you don't have really the equipment. I know you don't have, like, you know, I don't post on social media. I actually hate social media. And he was like, I know you hate it, but just do it, and I promise you, like, I got you if you do it. So
Sure.
I'm trusting you, guy. You know, come on.
Hey, God.
No, for real.
Anyway, shout out y'all socials real quick.
What is my social?
My Instagram or everything else is Tyra LaVey, TYRALV. Is it on here? No, it's not. You probably can't even see that.
Yeah, I should probably
Tyra
put it on the
LaVey,
board.
LaVey, LAVAE.
Oh, no, I see.
Yeah.
Follow me at Shania with 4A's.J.
Oh, ghetto.
That's not, everything else was taken. Why you
4
mad?
A's?
It was
Put
taken.
Shania something.
I'm not putting my middle name. You're crazy.
She put J.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what she
that's
say.
the best it's gonna get.
Anyway, follow me at what they didn't tell K _ and also my personal at Martin _ Casey _. And until next time, thank you guys so much for coming.
I'm so proud of you, Sting.
For
You're
real.
gonna do big things with this.
Thank
Yes.
you.
I'm
Holla.
praying over it. Bye.